Welcome to the BigByte Series. This is a series on the influential figures of gaming, in all their glory. In our first installment, we look at the career and influence of Shigeru Miyamoto, the Nintendo creative master. So let's not delay and level up to this innovator. Shigeru Miyamoto. The early years. Shigeru Miyamoto is a legendary Japanese video game designer, producer and director, widely regarded as one of the most influential figures in gaming history. Born on November 16, 1952, in Sonobe, Kyoto, Japan, Shigeru Miyamoto exhibited an early fascination with the world around him. Growing up in a rural area, Miyamoto's childhood was marked by exploration and adventure, often inspired by the caves and forests near his home. This innate curiosity and love for nature would later become foundational elements in his approach to game design. Miyamoto attended the Kanazawa Municipal College of Industrial Arts, where he studied industrial design. These formative years would serve as the backdrop for a career that would redefine the landscape of interactive entertainment. Shigeru Miyamoto and Donkey Kong. It's 1977 and Miyamoto is fresh out of college. Miyamoto joins Nintendo as an apprentice in the planning and development division. Miyamoto's artistic talents and fresh perspective soon caught the attention of leadership at Nintendo. This was a time when the gaming industry was still in its infancy, and companies like Nintendo were exploring the untapped potential of interactive entertainment. Miyamoto's initial assignments included designing packaging for the company's arcade games, a task that may have seemed mundane, but laid the groundwork for his future creative endeavors. His initial foray into game design came with the release of the arcade classic, Donkey Kong, in 1981. This groundbreaking game not only introduced the world to the character Jumpman, who would later evolve into the iconic Mario, but it also marked Miyamoto's emergence as a visionary game designer. Donkey Kong was a departure from the static, single-screen gameplay of many early arcade games. Miyamoto introduced dynamic level designs, creating a sense of progression as players ascended through multiple stages. This innovation laid the foundation for the evolving narrative structure that would become a hallmark of Miyamoto's work. The choice of characters was also groundbreaking. Jumpman, later named Mario, was not a traditional hero. He was a relatable everyman thrown into a tricky situation, setting the stage for the creation of characters with depth and personality in future games. Donkey Kong was more than just an adversary. He became a character with motivations and a personality of his own. Miyamoto's attention to detail extended to the game's physics and animation, creating a level of realism that was unprecedented in the gaming world at the time. The result was a captivating and immersive experience that resonated with players and set a new standard for the industry. Miyamoto and Mario. After finding his footing in the gaming industry with Donkey Kong, Shigeru Miyamoto embarked on another groundbreaking venture that would shape the future of gaming. Following the success of Donkey Kong and its sequel, Donkey Kong Jr., Miyamoto sought to explore new ideas. This led to the development of Mario Bros., a multiplayer arcade game that marked the debut of Mario's brother, Luigi. The game introduced a cooperative gameplay dynamic, allowing players to team up or compete in clearing out enemies from the sewers. While Mario Bros. Was well received in arcades, it was with the release of Super Mario Bros. In 1985 that the Mario franchise truly soared to new heights. The creation of Super Mario Bros., released in 1985 for the Nintendo Entertainment System, this iconic game not only elevated Miyamoto to legendary status amongst enthusiasts, he also created a cultural phenomenon that extends beyond gaming boundaries. Super Mario Bros. Marked an evolution for the character Jumpman, transforming into the iconic Mario. This time Mario, the carpenter, became Mario the plumber, on a quest to rescue Princess Peach from the clutches of the villainous Bowser. This transformation in both character and complexity of narrative showcased Miyamoto's commitment to storytelling within the constraints of video game technology from the time. Miyamoto's brilliance was evident in the innovative level design of Super Mario Bros. Each stage was meticulously crafted, introducing new challenges, enemies, and power-ups that kept players engaged and eager to explore. This breakthrough in level design not only enhanced gameplay, but also laid the foundation for the side-scrolling platformer genre. Super Mario Bros. Introduced power-ups like the Super Mushroom, allowing Mario to grow in size and gain the ability to break blocks. The concept of power-ups added strategic depth to gameplay. Super Mario Bros. Achieved a major amount of success, becoming a phenomenon on a global level, and it single-handedly revitalized the video game industry after the market crash of 1983. Super Mario Bros. Release alongside the NES played a pivotal role in establishing Nintendo as a dominant force in the gaming world. In essence, Super Mario Bros. Stands as a testament to Shigeru Miyamoto's unmatched creativity and innovative mind, solidifying his status as a pioneer in the gaming industry. The Legend of Miyamoto and Zelda. Following the triumphs of Donkey Kong and Super Mario Bros., Shigeru Miyamoto set out to redefine the adventure game genre with The Legend of Zelda. Released in 1986 for the Nintendo Entertainment System, this project showcased Miyamoto's creative genius, introducing players to a world of exploration, puzzles, and legendary quests. The Legend of Zelda was inspired by Miyamoto's childhood experiences exploring the forests and caves near his home in Shinobi. Miyamoto sought to recreate the thrill of discovery. The result was the creation of Hyrule, a fictional kingdom filled with diverse landscapes, dungeons, and secrets waiting to be uncovered. Miyamoto's vision for The Legend of Zelda departed from the linear structure of traditional video games. Instead, he introduced an open-world concept, allowing players to choose their path and tackle dungeons in any order. This freedom of exploration was unexplored, and thus set a new standard for adventure games. Miyamoto's design philosophy aimed to empower players, encouraging them to think critically and discover the world at their own pace. The Legend of Zelda introduced players to the main character, Link, a character designed for players to project themselves onto. Link's quest to rescue Princess Zelda from the evil Ganon became the central narrative, and Miyamoto's approach to character design emphasized relatability and depth. Princess Zelda, with her role in the game's lore and as the catalyst for Link's journey, showcased Miyamoto's commitment to creating strong and integral female characters in gaming. The Legend of Zelda's critical and commercial success solidified Miyamoto's reputation as an influential, visionary game designer. The game's influence on the adventure genre and open-world design cannot be underestimated. Its success laid the foundation for an expansive franchise that includes numerous sequels, prequels, and spin-offs, each building upon Miyamoto's original vision. The enduring influence of Shigeru Miyamoto. After Zelda, Miyamoto continued to design, create and lend his touch to many more titles for Nintendo. His pioneering work in game design, from creating iconic characters like Mario and Link to introducing innovative gameplay mechanics, has shaped the industry. Miyamoto's emphasis on accessibility, storytelling, and player enjoyment has influenced generations of developers. His pioneering work in game design, from creating iconic characters like Mario and Link to introducing innovative gameplay mechanics, has shaped the industry. Miyamoto's emphasis on accessibility, storytelling, and player enjoyment has influenced generations of developers, fostering creativity and setting standards for immersive experiences. His ongoing role at Nintendo and the enduring success of franchises like Super Mario and The Legend of Zelda underscore his lasting influence. The legacy of Shigeru Miyamoto's impact on video games remains immeasurable. There we go, gamers. Shigeru Miyamoto was not only a pioneer for Nintendo, but a major influence on gaming as we know it today. His enduring legacy will continue to shine throughout the famous halls of gaming history, and no doubt, his work will continue to have a ripple effect on the industry and on future developers to come. Did you have fond memories of Miyamoto's 3 major titles? Did you own any of these originals? Or any other Miyamoto games? Please inform us in the comments below. And now that we know more about this influential gaming figure in all his glory, look out for more profiles in the BigByte series. Hit the like button for this episode on Miyamoto, and most importantly subscribe for more gaming related video. And as always, keep powering up with BigByte.